Plaintiff Melissa Hyland started dating the defendant while they were both in recovery from opioid addictions. Melissa claims soon after she and the defendant moved in together, they relapsed, and the defendant became abusive. And he even gave her a black eye. She's suing him today for a loan. Defendant Anthony Durbin claims while dating Melissa, she cheated on him. And he insists she's the one who threw a 30-pound pitchfork at him during an argument. Anthony's countersuing for emotional distress.
All right, ma'am. Give me some background on this, please.
Hi, I met Anthony Durbin in 2018 at a detox center. We were both there for substance abuse, opioids. After we left there, we started dating right away. We moved in right away together into an apartment. Then we started drinking again. We relapsed. And
how long after meeting did you relapse?
We were clean for about 3 months, and then we relapsed.
So don't they teach you in NA? Did you all attend NA regularly?
AA we did, yes. We went like
you weren't alcoholics. You say were you alcoholic or drug addicts?
Both.
All right, that's a big difference, opioid and alcohol. I can see. But my point is, I think both. You are not supposed to get into a
relationship.
Yeah, a
right
committed
away.
Relationship. And you all not only did that, you moved in together.
Right, yes.
Causing each other all type of stress.
Yes.
I've sent at least 6, 7 relatives and close friends to rehab over the years and got to check after them, and then they come home with the books. Mm-hmm. 12-step books that everybody gets.
Know all about.
All right, and I've read one, so that's why I know a lot of this stuff. All right, because I've had to keep people on track.
Right.
So I read and tell them, you're not doing it. I ain't putting you in rehab no more. And I put you in there 4 times. All right, so you all did wrong in the first weeks.
Yes, we did.
So tell me what that experience was like. You all living together back on drugs.
Well, at first it was really good when we were sober and going to our AA meetings. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden it just went for a bad change and turned around. He ended up relapsing and started drinking again. And then I followed shortly after and started drinking. And it became very toxic.
How long after drinking did you all return to narcotics?
An hour.
Not short. Yeah, not short.
An hour, Doyle says.
Yeah, not
months or weeks.
No, probably about weeks. Not shortly. Yeah, not shortly after.
Okay, I'm just trying to let the audience know how this stuff happens. And
yeah, it's
you young
sad.
Mama and grandma, when these recovering opioid addicts come home talking about they want to do right, and you see them with a drink, they're headed back to relapse, and they're going to be stealing your TV again.
Exactly.
So, or your pain pills. So, mama, grandma, when you see them drinking, you know they're going down the wrong path.
Right.
Put them out then. Don't wait till they steal from you. Yeah. All right, go ahead. So, as they say, you come home, you start drinking a little, that turn back into the heavy use.
Exactly.
Plaintiff Melissa Hyland is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims Melissa once threw a 30-pound pitchfork at him during an argument.
And you all were falling out, fighting, or whatever?
Yeah, we were fighting. It became physically abusive and, emotionally, verbally abusive. I do have a picture of a black eye on page 3 if you refer to that. I sent it in. And then we ended up moving to Terre Haute, Indiana, tried to get clean again.
This is you? Mm-hmm. You've lost a lot of weight, haven't you?
No, not really. I just had a big coat on. It was during the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheeks look a lot bigger nonetheless.
Well,
all right. Well, I guess cheeks are bigger when you're into your addiction. That's true. That's exactly what it does. Opioid does to addicts. It
it's bad.
fills their cheeks up. And if you're shooting heroin or you're shooting opioid, your hands are all swollen, your ankles are swollen. But some folks do it in their private area. Seriously, I'm educating again. Many drug addicts, if they're using a needle, they end up going into their testicles. They shoot that needle right in there.
I never did that, Your Honor.
I didn't. Anytime somebody jump out there, nobody has accused you. Nothing.
Ain't happening.
That's the first sign of guilt. I didn't do it. Nobody accused you.
Right?
Go ahead. So you all were fighting all the time.
Yeah, we were fighting all the time. It was just physically and, mentally abusive. And so I decided he was always accusing me of cheating on him, and it just got really bad. And he ended up leaving me and my son stranded at a gas station and leaving with his baby mama and left me and made me and my son stranded. And so we broke up.
Did you all stay in touch at all? Or?
Yeah, and then we ended up coming back together, and I ended up moving to Kentucky with him, going to Kentucky.
What part?
Paducah.
How did things go when you were there?
Pretty bad. His dad ended up kicking us out of his house, so then we were on our way back up to Chicago.
Why did his dad kick you out?
Because of him drinking and us drinking, and they weren't getting along, and all of the fighting, it just...
That's not true, Your Honor.
Let me hear from you, sir. You give me some background on everything. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, we did start off in detox. We didn't start the relationship in detox. Shortly after we left, we got together. The relationship turned pretty serious pretty quick. We moved in together. Things were going fine for a little while until we were in AA one time, and I had noticed her behavior was a little bit off. Have you ever noticed when you have I don't know how many women you've ever had, but
how many what?
How many women you've been with? Basically, the behavior I noticed was not consistent with somebody who was going to be good to me. No, faithful.
He's lying.
How? Give me some examples of the type of interaction.
The amount of attention that she would give another male. As we were in an AA meeting, and a gentleman came up to her and says, "You want to go play some pool?" And as soon as he said that, she immediately got up.
Right next to you?
No,
you were sitting there with her?
Right next to me, yeah.
And the man came and got her and pulled her up and go with him.
He said, "You want to play some pool?" She got up immediately.
He's lying.
And followed him. Didn't even look back at me.
He was cooking in the kitchen at the AA meeting. And I went downstairs
to play
pool.
So you snuck away with the guy?
No, I did not sneak away. I went to go play pool.
I'm with you now. What else?
I did not sneak away. It wasn't like that.
So anyway,
did you ever ask her about these things?
Yeah, she denies. She denies.
Did he ever ask you about these things?
No, he would accuse me. And I've never done it. I would take a lie detector test. I will pay, I told him.
You did?
No, I told him I will take a lie detector test. I have never cheated on him, nor would I.
Go get that test.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You ready?
Yeah.
Debbie has it in the box. We had just gotten it. A new one. You're going to get that test, you see. We're going to see.
All right. Yeah, please.
We got the test right here. You going to take one?
Yeah, I want him to take one, too.
Take one that whether you still getting high? Huh?
Yeah, I ain't going to take that one.
I know you're not. You know I can tell. I can tell you still getting high, man.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're honest about it. Because that's essentially a yes. I am getting high when you say you ain't taking that one.
Plaintiff Melissa Highland is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims Melissa once threw a 30-pound pitchfork at him during an argument.
So let's continue. You all argued all the time and got physical.
She says I got physical. She did end up with a black eye. I don't
End up. You gave her one. What else?
I don't remember doing it, but yeah. So
was she physical towards you? You better try to save yourself.
Yeah, she came at me. She used to slap me. I mean.
Is that true?
It was self-defense.
Right as we were breaking up.
You never initiated any violence. You never smacked him before he charged at you.
No. He would call me names and come at me. He would call me names and come at me and be abusive verbally and physically before I would
And you were quick enough and strong enough to smack him before.
No, I wasn't strong enough. When I would hit him, I would hurt myself.
When would you smack him? That's what I'm trying to understand.
When he would come at me.
That just sounds a little tough to do when somebody's coming at you, unless you're really fast and strong.
Your Honor, she was strong enough to pick up a 30-pound pitchfork and throw it like a javelin at me. I mean, it was a steel pitchfork.
Were you coming at her?
No, I wasn't. As a matter of fact,
what were you doing?
He was accusing me and calling me all kinds of nasty names.
And so you threw the pitchfork?
Saying I was cheating on him with the person, and he was fighting with me, and he started coming at me, so I threw it.
She looked like a darn Olympian.
Did you ever go to the police about any of this abuse?
No.
Because I believe it's typical that I believe him on this in terms of mutual fighting. It's typical that alcoholic opioid heads fight each other, a couple. That's typical behavior. So I'm not going to allow you to just say he was the only one violent in the relationship.
No, I
Don't
definitely
believe
had
that.
my share.
So tell me about the loan.
Well, he got an OWI, and I loaned him the money for his lawyer
When?
in May 13th of 2019. I loaned him the money.
You all were still living together?
Yes. I loaned him the money so he could get out of jail and get a lawyer and get all his, so he wouldn't get in trouble and get the felony on his record and everything. And he told me he'd pay me back by January 1st of 2020.
And it was $4,000, the loan?
4,000, yes, sir.
And he said he'd pay you by January 2020?
Yes.
And has he paid you anything?
No.
Sir?
I can't deny that. That's true. But you know, I was gonna pay her back, but I believe I caught her cheating. Right.
You believe you caught her cheating?
Well,
I've never
I left.
cheated on him.
I left the house to go get more alcohol, and the people we were staying with, they had their son there. Their son was about our age. You know, when I left, she was fully clothed. When I came back, she had no pants on. You know,
We were totally drunk, and my
and,
clothes were soaking wet. So I took my pants off, and I passed out because I was drunk.
Why were your clothes soaking wet?
Because we're outside drinking, and we were totally drunk.
Okay, so you took your pants off outside.
I might have, to be honest with you. I might have. And then he took my car drunk and went to go get more liquor.
You don't think he had a reason to be suspicious?
No, he
When he
does.
leaves, his woman got her pants on with a man. When he comes back, his woman got her pants off
Thank
with
you.
the same man.
Thank you.
No, the man wasn't near me.
Oh, it was a different man.
No, there was no man near me. I was in our room with my pants off.
Is that true?
Yeah, it was in our room, yes, but the gentleman was in the room adjacent. Now I don't know if he was there before or after I left, but when I came back, her pants was off.
Did you ask her about it?
Yes, well, that's the thing. When I came back, she immediately covered herself in a blanket and ran to the bathroom.
Did you?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
thought he was
please.
trying.
Oh,
I thought
ma'am,
he,
let's
I
get
thought
to this
he was
law.
trying to have.
Plaintiff Melissa Highland is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims Melissa once threw a 30-pound pitchfork at him during an argument.
Your counterclaim for $2,500 is for emotional distress. How does she owe you for that?
Well, I mean, I feel all the anguish and pain that I've gone through. I mean, with her cheating and physical abuse. I mean, I know I didn't do everything
You're
right
a
in the
liar.
relationship, but I don't. You know, I feel like I should be compensated for the time I wasted and the heartache that I've been through.
You're a liar, and I think you're the
You
one
did a whole
cheating on
lot.
me.
Yeah, ma'am. You held the man back in his career. How long ago did you break up?
Like a year ago.
Okay, and he's on top now. He's doing big things. 'Cause you're not holding him back for the last year, so he's gotten the hold. He's moving forward in a big way, right?
No.
What you been doing the last year?
I'm a freelance contractor, and I've been doing a lot of work. I work for a whole different bunch of contractors.
Bunch of different people?
Yeah, I work where I'm needed.
And when you're not needed, you don't work.
I'm always needed in some place.
Where you work now?
Like
You
I
need
said, I'm a freelance contractor.
I know, but are you needed right now? You say you're always needed. Are you working somewhere right now?
Yeah, that's correct. I am.
Pardon me?
You're correct. I am.
Okay, where?
Right here.
Okay, all right. I see what time it is. I didn't think you were high today, but now you're coming off as high today. I don't believe the things you're saying now. I don't believe neither one of you are. What do you say about the loan?
Who?
$4,000.
What about it?
Do you owe it? Did she loan you the money?
I have the promissory
I can't deny
note.
that I
He
owe it.
signed
Okay,
it.
so you get
I know I owe
he
it,
won't
but
deny
I
it.
don't
You
think-
say you have a note, and
don't-
that's in my evidence, obviously. All
I still
right.
don't
Yes,
think
sir.
I should.
But he
pay it.
admits to it.
I still don't think I should.
Pardon me?
I still don't think I should have to pay it.
Because she jumped on you?
Because of everything.
Because what?
Because everything that went on.
Jumped on you and what else?
Just, you know.
What took up your valuable career
There
time?
you go. Took up my valuable career time. That
Yeah,
works.
you could have been a lot further ahead.
And what about mine? And I was the one taking care of the boys. I was the one doing everything. You
I was
weren't
the one
helping.
paying all the bills.
You were not paying all the bills. I was working right along with you, tearing off roofs. You're lying.
You do appear to be recovered. I know recovery when I see it, and I know addiction when I see it. So congratulations,
Well,
stay
thank
clean.
you.
Do you want some help or not? Or you just love getting high so much you're not ready for help? You want help? We can provide you with some help. Nobody gonna force nobody to stop getting high. You stop when you're ready to stop, and that's when you hit rock bottom. And you're close to rock bottom, but are you there yet? Do you want help?
Rock Bottom got more than one basement, just so you know. And I'll check out if you willing to help me out.
Yeah.
I'm willing to check anything out.
My man, we're gonna help you out, all right? So I'm proud of you too. But you still ain't getting no money. $4,000 for you. Yours is dismissed. Have a good day.
When we last spoke with defendant Anthony Durbin, he said that 4 months after his court case, he went to rehab and has been clean ever since. Anthony also claimed that plaintiff Melissa Highland is still addicted to crack and had a baby, which may be his, who was taken by the state. At the time, Anthony said that he and Melissa had an upcoming court date regarding paternity. We tried to reach Melissa, but were unsuccessful. So Melissa, if you're watching, please give us a call.